engineering and maintenance managers always have a hard time finding the equipments they need, and things like recession does not make their job any easier. Even when organizations are looking to control costs, managers need to acquire equipment rentals at affordable costs. Tighter budgets mean reduced workforces, but that does not mean that large-scale projects will be cancelled. Managers must find necessary equipments for landscape and construction projects. To avoid capital expenditure, it is always a good idea to go for equipment rentals. Rental companies are the key to prosperity when you have to compensate for tight budget. An ideal rental company can provide the exact equipment and have trained the operators for more efficiency. Equipments are usually needed for projects like light construction and ground care. Before these projects can start, managers need to allocate tools for the operators for applications like debris removal, repair storm damage, installing underground utilities, site preparation, etc. As a manager, before you go for equipment rentals, you should first decide what appropriate equipments you need for the task at hand. It would be unwise to call rental companies before narrowing down your equipment list. Sometimes it is recommended that you gather information before you move on to contact the rental company, especially for projects like ground care. When you are responsible for something like ground care, ground pressure is very important. Inappropriate pressure can ruin everything. Rental companies can tell you more about the result of ground damage and which equipments can put more pressure on the ground. Managers have a tendency to go for the same equipments they used last time. If last time was a few years ago, then something more better must have came out by now. It is a good idea to go through a rental company's current equipment list that can provide more benefits. Once managers have selected specific tools for the operators, they need to compare between rental companies. This can be resolved by deciding in terms of delivery costs, pickup costs, quality of training provided, insurance coverage, terms and conditions about the contract, quality of maintenance service, etc. It is important to have a company contact both at the branch and at the field. There is no telling when an emergency can arise. Forklifts are very essential for moving items around, and they're indispensable for large projects. The cost for forklifts is very high, and it is much flexible to go for lift rental. In earlier times, getting lift rental was quite hard, and their excessive costs allowed the rental companies to rent for less than 2 weeks. Today, finding lift rental has become very easy. Any organization that receives a cargo of building materials has the right to rent forklifts. Before the delivery of the forklift, rental companies usually ask that you have a seasoned operator who has experience in operating this type of machinery. Some rental companies even let anyone operate the forklift, provided they take a short training course.